mark 30 years of the Sooke Fine Arts Show, the Sooke Fine Art Society decided to celebrate with a gift of public art that tells a uniquely Sooke story.
I'm really honored to be a witness here to this unveiling, and it'll be something that'll be here for a very long time, and it just strengthens partnership.
The gift of salmon. Catherine.
It was quite emotional. I know my voice was cracking because not only is it something we've been striving for a very long time, to bring better cohesion between all people with art, and to see a piece of public art installed in Sooke that represents, a story that was born here on our shores.
The Transformer and the Blind Old Man. It is told there was a poor old man. He was sitting down outside. There was nothing for him to eat. He could do nothing to get his food. Someone was passing by. It must have been the Transformer. The poor old man was asked, "Indeed, what's the matter with you?" "Oh, I am poor. I cannot see. There's nothing for me to eat. I cannot go to get my food." "Oh, your blanket is good. Let's exchange," the person said. That must have been the Transformer.
We read some old translations from the museum about stories that were created right from the shores of Sooke here. And the past executive director, Catherine Keoghan, said, "Wouldn't it be great if we could get a whole bunch of sculptures made? But let's start with one." Legends that help connect people, that help people understand other people through story and art.
This is just a symbol of how we communicate, and at the same time, it's a symbol of how we can develop good relationships.
The Transformer took the old man's blanket. The Transformer put his own blanket on the old man. "Oh, you look good wearing my blanket. To finish, I'm going to arrange it so you'll get your food."
I heard the story of the Transformer from the Sooke people, and I was very honored that they'd even choose me as an artist and what they wanted. And they saw some of the other pieces that I've done in metal, and they got really excited about that, and they wanted something lasting and something a little bit contemporary, and something to sort of honor that 30 years of existence for the art show.
The Transformer broke off the fringe of his blanket, but not much. He said to him, "Your food will be small fish. They show up close to shore. They come in on the waves."
What came together for me was the idea of the blanket, or a piece of the blanket. And if you look at the piece has kind of an arm stretched across, and it's like in Salish culture, we actually honor people with a blanket. And it's just honoring a Sooke story. Just for me was cool.
It was nice the way it was done, and being blessed from water all over the world. Beautiful when it came undone. Good for the children to see. It's great that we could have something along Big River, Chuck Stolo. They call it Sooke River, and we call both rivers here, they call it the Manuel Creek, but we call them Big River, Small River, and it's not very far away. So it's fitting that we are the salmon people. It depicts salmon, and it's at a special place. It's called Spring Salmon Place. They call the potholes today.
My skill with computers and the digital world gave me the opportunity to produce something like this. And I always start with a hand drawing, but I incorporate it from there. And you want those sort of fluid, sort of natural lines. Water jet is, I think it's 70,000 PSI and sand that work together to push water right through anything. And we're talking like a foot of granite, titanium, anything like really hard, and it's amazing, and it also cuts things really, really precisely.
He took the bigger fringes, and it was done the same way. "These will be bigger fish, way out in the deep. There will be plenty in your land."
So it actually acknowledges the territory. It actually, people can look at that for years to come, and they will have their own story. And the thing is they'll learn what the real story is.
It's art that not only tells a story, but it teaches us more about this very special place. For community producers, I'm Heather Leary reporting at SEAPARC in Sooke.